I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I'll walk it out.
Hey guys, my name is Shibby2142. We're playing some Combat Engineer here on Frontier Final. It's Payload, so we're going to be pushing the bomb along the track. This is the first time I've ever played this map on my server. Spy is spy when you bump into someone and they're on your team. Obvious spy is obvious. So what's going on here is the cart, which it has a little second piece to it that you can ride on. Also, I believe if you get in front of the cart, it'll actually kill you. Something like it'll run you over, not quite eat you, but you can die from what I remember. So I'm rolling with my Frontier Justice default pistol and the Gunslinger. You guys know that this is my favorite engineer setup because I like getting my hands wet, my Gilbert dirty, and my Lucy on fire. So I'm not trying to be perverted. Those are just my cats, son. Here we go. We got an engineer being a boss, although that sentry gun is not going to help much since the cart pushes quite fast once you get some people on it. I believe you need at least 3 people on the cart for the ability for the cart named Little Choo Choo to actually eat someone. So there you go. In this video, I'd like to talk about and teach you guys how to play Combat Engineer, that style of Engy, with the more upfront attacking and not so much nesting, constantly moving around and doing something compared to sitting behind a sentry and a dispenser. So one thing I want to talk about is pistol. Pistol, 2 things. Use it at range. Your shotgun is not very good at range. Tip 2 with that. If you have revenge crits like I do right now, typically you don't want to waste them at range like I did right there. Only for 36 damage, while a couple seconds before I did something like 126 to that soldier because I was close to him and all my pellets, or at least most of them, hit. So you want to make sure you're taking advantage of those instead of taking pop shots. So what you should do is use your pistol. Your pistol is excellent because it's very spammable, the reload is fast, and it does pretty decent damage, especially if you use your sentry with it. So something like there, it's doing 10 to 12 to 13 damage. If you have your sentry going, you're doing a lot of damage per second. So here we go, using the Frontier Justice crits, but I should be closer. Then I'm going to transfer to my pistol and start spamming that once again because I have a ton of ammo. 12 in the magazine and 200 backup, that's a lot. And I get the question often, but Shibby, how do you place down those sentries and buildings so fast? Well, I'll just say I have extremely fast fingers. At least that's what the sorority girls told me while I was in college. Oh, son. Snap. Hee, Shibs, I don't know what that means. I'm 12, I'm still in middle school. You know, although that's fine, I love my younger viewers. I'm just saying I was very good at thumb wrestling. Come on, guys. I'll mention this at the end of the video, but let me say this now that this gameplay will be in 2 parts. So this is the first part. I'm going to talk about how to play Combat Engineer like I said, so it's going to be more basic, more dry material, and then we can talk about whatever the hell we want in part 2. So let's cover the Frontier Justice for starters. With a base damage of 60, that being 6 damage per pellet, there's 10 pellets, and a maximum critical shot of 180. So if you shoot someone, you're getting triple that 60 damage. Once again, 180. Your ammo loaded is only 3. That's one of the cons because it has half the clip size of the normal shotgun, and ammo carried is 32. The veteran Team Fortress 2 viewers probably already know this, but I need to help out the younger free-to-play players, the newer players to Team Fortress 2 as well. You hear me talk about Shibs, revenge crits. What exactly is going on here? So, using the Frontier Justice, every sentry gun kill, or mini sentry gun kill, will store 2 guaranteed critical shots. And if you get a sentry gun assist, so not killing someone, that'll get you 1. The critical shots are then stored up to 35 because you have 3 in the chamber, and you can carry 32, so a maximum of 35, and it's granted when your sentry gun is either destroyed or demolished. That's why you'll see me destroy my sentry guns even if they're in a good spot and at full health because I want to cash in or take my critical shots to use. Alright Ships, the Frontier Justice is pretty cool, but that is not the bread and butter of the Combat Engineer class. I'll tell you what is. It's the Gunslinger, which is the unlockable melee weapon. It's the robotic hand that has segmented fingers and wires, team-colored casings, and pressure gauges that replaces the Engineer's right hand. This nifty little device grants the Engineer an additional 25 max health, raising the total to 150, promoting more offensive play at the cost of no random critical hits. Now, this is not a problem because I do not have random crit shots on my server, which is the only place I play, so it's not a big deal. One thing that you might not know about the Gunslinger that's pretty cool is that there's a 3-part combo attack on enemies. Should the enemy be hit 3 times in succession, the third hit, which is a downward motion with the fist clenched, will become an automatic critical hit. That's pretty awesome. You might be thinking, Shibs, I want to see this animation, but I don't melee that often as engineer. What you can do is go upgrade your own building. It'll still play the animation, so fun little fact. However, the main reason to use the Gunslinger, although the 25 max health is super nice, is the Combat Mini Sentry. Combat Mini Sentry. So, Combat Mini Sentry only takes 2.5 seconds to build. It only costs 100 metal, which is fantastic, and fires 50% faster. However, it cannot be upgraded or repaired, and each shot deals 50% less damage compared to that damage of a normal level 1 sentry gun. The last few fun facts about the Gunslinger is that taunting with it will perform the organ grinder kill taunt. If you're like, Shibs, I want to get this item, how do I do it? Well, first you can buy it in the Manco store. Right now it is 49 cents US. Or you can idle, which I have an idle video that's pretty awesome. I did it last night, got 10 items. That would be searching best idle method Shibby, something like that. Or you can do 11 engineer achievements, which you can check in your options, and you'll get the Gunslinger automatically after that. Base damage on the Gunslinger is 65, critical hit is 195, so the 3-hit combo will kill any class on Team Fortress 2 with those consecutive hits as long as they're not overhealed, such as a heavy. Well, that was a lot of information right there. So going back to the gameplay, let's talk about what the heck I am doing. So I'm always trying to place down mini sentries, even if it's not in the best location. Preferably something at an angle where the enemies don't see it right away, but they have to come around some kind of corner or just peek out a little bit. That way they'll get hit. So that's a really good spot if no one would see it, because that way they'll be getting shot. It's not like they're taking a ton of damage, but it'll be enough that it'll pester them. And if the team is working well enough together, you can really start rolling people, busting out your pistol, getting those crit shots. You can really get moving as the combat engineer. You can really take down pretty much anyone at any time. So another 126 on that heavy, taking down that spy somehow, but he does have a medic, so that doesn't work. Here is a losing battle. I'm like, yeah, heavy medic combo, no revenge shots, getting out of there. So like I say in a lot of my videos, know when the battle is lost. Don't always have to be like, oh, I have a gun, I'm gonna go shoot someone, gung-ho. Just be like, okay, clearly I need backup here. I'm just gonna get back, wait for my team to show up right there. We got a little pocket Uber on a pyro that helps me move back in position and get some ammo. Another quick tip is always be looking for dropped or downed weapons from enemies, teammates, broken buildings, because your metal count is extremely important. With the default HUD, right now I am not using the PV HUD, which I probably should reinstall. That is bottom right, so I just got some ammo. Now I'm at 141, sitting on the dispenser right there, getting 181, placing down a mini sentry back to 81. So you always want to hover around between 100 if you can, that way you can place down a mini sentry if you need it. And then, as you've seen in this video, of course I'm the most valuable target. You know, combat engineer can really just destroy everyone. Always getting cherry picked by spies because I gotta get on Shiv's video. That happens. So there you go, end of part 1 gameplay. Thank you for watching part 1, guys. Part 2 of this video will be coming out soon. Everyone loves the combat engineer, I know I do, and especially Gilbert. So if you want to give a plus like because Gilbert's a boss, that would be awesome. Subscribe for more as always, and hopefully I'll see you next time.